This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social. I'm now joined by Jack Catterall. Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Just done the little public workout today, a couple of days away from the fight, and looking forward to it.
It's good to hear you're doing well. Obviously, you just mentioned the public workout, and we've just seen Ohara Davies down here as well. It was a weird vibe in terms of it's a very different approach that he's taken for this fight with regards to usually he's trash talking, he's bad mouthing. This time he's completely different. It's a polar opposite. Has that surprised you?
No, I'm not surprised by nothing. Again, it doesn't bother me. He might turn up tomorrow as somebody else and decide to go off on tomorrow. I'll be ready for anything. But yeah, he's taking a different approach to this fight. But ultimately, it'll have no effect on the fight.
In your head, is it maybe weird at all? Maybe did you expect even the slightest of bad mouthing or trash talking, or was you coming here just thinking just going to do my job and that's that?
Yeah, I'm focused on me. I've got to do what I've got to do. He can come in, he can talk all the rubbish he wants. He can come in and try and be my best pal. It makes no difference whatsoever. I've come here to do a job, stay professional, and that's what I'll do.
So talk to me about Ohara, and what have you made of him as a professional and his fighting style?
Yeah, he's been a solid professional. He's had some good wins over the last couple of years. He had the defeat to Josh Taylor. Since that, he's come back. I think he's had 2 victories since then. Or he's had the 1 fight. I'm not too sure. It might be 1 or 2 fights. Yeah, he seems solid enough. We know he can punch. He's got a big right hand. He's got long arms, but. We're ready to take him on Saturday. We've been working hard again in the silence, but we'll be ready for Saturday.
What type of fight do you expect it to be then on Saturday night?
Expect a tough fight on Saturday. I know that he's been beat already, so I expect him to come and give it like everything on Saturday. He can't afford to be beaten again with the style that he fights in and the style. I expect it to gel, maybe not straight away. It might be quite tactical at first, but ultimately, I think it will settle into a good fight and a fight that I can win.
I was going to say, do you feel that the pressure's completely on him because a defeat would be second of his career, and it could be a long way back for him to try and get back to his world title ambitions that he currently has? Yeah,
there's always pressure on both the fighters. I'm under no illusion that if I lost on Saturday night, it sets me back from my plans. I don't intend to do that, and he'll be the same. So there's pressure on both fighters going into the fight. It's a good domestic fight, so everybody's talking about it and it's been built up quite well, so hopefully it captures the imagination, it turns into a good fight.
I was just about to come on to that. You're an unbeaten fighter who's got a lot of expectation building around yourself now, so how are you managing that pressure and the talk towards you eventually reaching higher levels?
Yeah, you've got to take that with a pinch of salt really. A lot of people, you perform some nights and a lot of people will talk dead good about you. Some nights they might tell you a new one, do you know what I mean? But you can't let that affect you too much. As long as you believe in your ability, you've got a good team and you work hard. And I do honestly believe that I'll get to them world title dreams that I've got.
So how are you finding, if you've got a good team around you, so how are you finding your time under Jamie Moore since you moved?
Brilliant, yeah. Jamie's been brilliant. Nigel Travis has been brilliant. We've been working hard. The gym's been buzzing this year, it's been really busy. All the lads have been fighting, we've been all over supporting everybody, training hard and just learning every day. But I feel comfortable now in the environment and I think that'll bring the best out of me.
When you've got the likes of Rocky and Carl, them world level fighters amongst others who are in the gym with you, how much more does that push you on to strive and achieve more in the sport?
Yeah, seeing the success that the other fighters are having, training with them, supporting them and pushing them, it only drives you on more. We all support each other, so we're all pushing each other to our limits every day, supporting each other. And when you're training with somebody, alongside somebody like Rocky, for instance, earlier on this year when he picked up that world title, to see what he went through and how he prepared for it and know that it's there, you can do it, do you know what I mean? That drives us on.
And what are your thoughts as well on this undercard, talking about Woodstock and Sharp? That seems to be a fight which is starting to catch the imagination of everyone because of the trash talking bad man that has gone on in the build up to that one.
Yeah, it's a brilliant card on Saturday night, and I'm blessed really to be able to top a card in Leicester. It seems like a great city from the people that I've spoke to, and that fight again that you just mentioned is a brilliant fight. Again, we've got Nicola Adams, Dubois. There's a lot of good fights, so I'm looking forward to maybe watching it back the next day and catching up all the fights.
Well, Jack, thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Cheers, Jack.